Living with your ex after a divorce is a unique experience, often feeling like starring in a sitcom you never auditioned for. A show where the script is constantly being rewritten and the punchlines land with a thud. It's a situation ripe with potential for both comedic mishaps and moments of profound discomfort. It's familiar, because you know this person intimately, but deeply weird because the context of your relationship has fundamentally shifted. The shared history is there, hanging in the air like a forgotten prop from a play that's already closed. Imagine getting ready for a first date, feeling confident, maybe even a little excited about the possibilities the evening holds, and then running into your ex on the couch eating cereal in their pajamas, a scene that screams domesticity gone awry. You ask, "You going out?" The silence is deafening, thick with unspoken questions and lingering emotions. It's a silence that could curdle milk. Every day is a tightrope walk over a canyon of unspoken history, a delicate balancing act where one wrong step could send you both tumbling into a pit of resentment or regret. It's negotiating who gets the last of the milk, a seemingly trivial matter that suddenly carries the weight of 1,000 unspoken grievances. Or the final slice of pizza, a culinary battleground where the victor claims not just a tasty treat, but also a small, symbolic victory in the ongoing war of post-marital cohabitation. The remote control becomes a chess piece in a Cold War, a silent struggle for dominance over the entertainment landscape. You hide it, they find it. The game continues, fueled by passive-aggressive maneuvers and a desperate need for control. And the prize is not having to watch a 3-hour documentary on lawnmowers, a fate worse than sharing the same living space. These are the new negotiations. The mundane replaced with the monumental. Less about who gets the house, a battle already fought and presumably settled. More about who gets the last snack, a far more pressing concern in the day-to-day trenches of post-divorce cohabitation. It's domestic diplomacy at its finest, a constant exercise in compromise and conflict resolution, with the stakes feeling oddly high because sometimes the smallest things matter the most. Welcome to the new frontier of post-divorce living, a strange and often surreal landscape. It's awkward, undeniably so. It's funny, in a dark and slightly twisted way. And it's real life, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. And somehow you're both the star of this bizarre show and the captive audience, forced to witness the unfolding drama of your own life. The idea of uncoupling under one roof might seem counterintuitive. Why would anyone consciously choose to navigate the already turbulent waters of separation while remaining in such close proximity? The answer, more often than not, boils down to simple, unavoidable realities: money and practicality. In today's economic climate, the sheer cost of maintaining two separate households makes it nearly impossible for many couples to even contemplate immediate separation. The financial strain can be crippling. For some, sharing a roof despite its challenges is simply the only viable way to avoid a complete financial disaster, like bankruptcy or losing everything they've worked for. And for parents, the decision often revolves around providing stability for their kids, the desire to keep them in the same familiar home, attending the same school, and maintaining their established daily routine. The concept of nesting allows kids to stay put in the family home, providing a sense of normalcy, while the parents rotate in and out, taking turns living at home with the children. This minimizes the disruption and upheaval in the children's lives during a difficult transition. And sometimes, let's be honest, it's just easier in the short term than facing the overwhelming mountain of legal paperwork, the complexities of selling the house, and the emotionally draining task of dividing every last possession, right down to the towels and linens. Untangling two intertwined lives is an incredibly complicated process. Figuring out shared pet custody, navigating shared friends, and determining the future of shared businesses can all make a clean break seem utterly impossible, at least for the time being. For many couples, living under one roof post-separation is a temporary truce with difficult logistics, a practical bridge between what was and the uncertain landscape of what's next. It's rarely about comfort or ideal circumstances. More often, it's a strategic decision rooted in survival and the preservation of sanity. Sometimes, in the face of overwhelming challenges, staying put, at least for now, is simply the most sensible and pragmatic path forward. Even if it means enduring the occasional awkward morning coffee with your ex across the kitchen table. Living with your ex is like Jenga with blocks made of old memories and leftover lasagna. The kitchen becomes a silent ballet, two people dodging each other, hoping to avoid a collision. Bringing a new date home? Social anxiety level expert. Do you introduce your ex as a roommate or invent a new identity? Privacy is a luxury. Every phone call, every snack run, every emotional moment is witnessed. You start whispering in the pantry just to get a moment alone. House rules become a new constitution. Who buys toilet paper? What's the policy on guests? And whose turn is it to clean the shower drain? It's like college, but your roommate knows all your secrets. Every day is a negotiation, and sometimes it's even a little bit hilarious. It's not all awkwardness. There are real perks. Co-parenting is easier. No more missed soccer cleats or forgotten school projects. You become a team again, minus the romantic pressure. Solving plumbing disasters or car troubles together. Sometimes a new kind of friendship emerges, built on shared history and mutual respect. You can laugh about old times, offer dating advice, and support each other through tough days. Divorce is lonely, but having someone who understands what you're going through can be a comfort. You share the emotional and financial load, making the transition less overwhelming. It's a bumpy landing, but sometimes it's a soft place to fall. If you're doing this, you need ground rules. Set crystal clear boundaries: what's private, what's shared, and when. Create schedules for shared spaces to avoid awkward run-ins. Write it down, stick it on the fridge, and make it official. Communication is key. Regular check-ins focused on the household, not the past. Use I statements and keep it solution-oriented. Be clear about money. Who pays for what, how expenses are split, and keep it transparent. Treat the house like a business. Spreadsheets and receipts are your friends. If you have kids, always put their well-being first. No arguing in front of them, present a united front, and create a peaceful atmosphere. The golden rule: their emotional security comes before your comfort. You really can't make this stuff up. The twists and turns of real life often defy expectations, presenting scenarios that are both bizarre and surprisingly heartwarming. Because real people are living it, navigating the complexities of relationships and shared spaces in ways you wouldn't believe. Take Mark and Jen, both venturing back into the dating world after their divorce. In a comical twist of fate, they accidentally invited the same person over for a date on the very same night. Talk about an awkward encounter. But instead of letting the awkwardness ruin the evening, they all laughed it off, ordered a pizza, and spent the night playing board games together. A potentially disastrous situation turned into an unexpected bonding experience. Then there's Chloe and Tom, who, despite their separation, continued to share custody of their beloved cat. Tom, missing his furry friend, visited Chloe's place 3 times a week just to sit and let the cat nap comfortably on his lap. It was their unique way of maintaining a connection, all thanks to their shared love for their pet. And what about the couple who were both architects? They decided to split their house right down the middle with a very visible line of blue tape. They even went as far as having separate fridges, meticulously organized pantry shelves, and clearly defined sides of the couch. And guess what? It actually worked. Then there's another pair who discovered they functioned far better as business partners than as spouses. They continued running their pottery business from their shared home, finding a new dynamic that suited them perfectly. In fact, the business thrived even more after the divorce, proving that sometimes separation can lead to unexpected success. These stories go to show that there's absolutely no one-size-fits-all approach to navigating life's challenges. Sometimes, the most unconventional, even seemingly weirdest solutions turn out to be the most effective in the long run. Ultimately, it's all about finding what truly works for you and your unique circumstances, even if your choices sound completely crazy or unconventional to everyone else around you. Because let's face it, real life is often far stranger and definitely funnier than anything you could ever make up in fiction. What have we learned through all of this? Living with your ex can be weird, but sometimes, surprisingly, it actually works out. There's absolutely no one-size-fits-all manual for navigating divorce or redefining family. The old model, where one person leaves forever, simply doesn't fit everyone's situation, and that's perfectly okay. Always lead with kindness to your ex-partner, your children, and most importantly, yourself. Forgive the small stuff that doesn't truly matter. Celebrate even the smallest wins along the way, and consciously choose peace over pride and ego. Every family is its own unique universe. What truly matters is creating a safe and stable environment for everyone involved. Redefine what the concept of family means for you, even if it simply means sharing snacks and telling stories down the hall. And maybe, just maybe, hide the really good snacks in your own room, just in case you need them later.